Hey, her pussy last night was.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Billy D. Williams.
That nigga real. That nigga sound like a cartoon girl. That nigga.
So if the nigga smash my shit,
You gotta.
Black Lives Matters founders reportedly used donations. The Black Lives Movement ain't putting no
I
money
was
to
right.
that.
I was making a remix, man.
Somebody's season.
We in there like swimming, no advisory. Cheers, Charlotte's most dangerous crew, NoAdvisory podcast. Your boy, C.O. McLean.
It's your girl, Trap Sid.
And it's the one and only Classic Coco.
And it's your boy Mookie, a mature man, rock star comedian of the world, not just the city,
But the world.
Y'all know what it is, man. NoAdvisory podcast. Shout out girl Sage over there on the Buddhahods and all that. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Leroy, Three Brothers Entertainment with the cameras holding it down. Shout out to DJ Polo. Shout out to OBS Studio. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to the NoAdvisory
Shout out
Punch.
to our new roadcaster that we got. Listen, this is our favorite one. When you hear that, that's what Trap Sid.
Hey, her pussy last night was.
Oh, shit.
This is
No.
the worst thing that could have ever happened.
We in there like swimming, no advisory. They done gave us sound effects. more coming. Stay tuned. Yeah, man. But yo, shout out my man Sleazy. You know already. Yeah, man. How was y'all weekend? How was y'all weekdays? How was all that? Shout out to the weed being passed.
Shout out to the NoAdvisory
Shit was
Punch.
copacetic, man.
My shit was
I
amazing.
learned it off a baby boy.
Say what?
Copacetic?
Copacetic, yeah.
What does it mean?
He said, what does it mean? It mean like everything. It was cool. It's
Spell
like
copacetic.
copacetic. It's like COPACTIC.
Nope.
Like that.
No.
COPASTETIC.
Yeah, something not wrong. Nope.
That was the wrong one.
COPASTETIC.
How do you spell copacetic?
Y'all hear accent say how to spell copacetic?
Copacetic. COPACETIC.
I see.
Oh, I
niggas
spell
was wrong.
copacetic. I spell copacetic.
Paul, they should never gave us this shit, Paul. This shit gonna be used throughout the whole
I can't
show.
wait till we get the whack rappers on here.
Oh, my
God. Spelling bee
Hurt
champion,
they
man.
feelings.
When I
Oh,
do
man.
word of the day, y'all thought I wasn't going to be able to spell that.
What, copacetic?
I spelled it right.
Oh,
Word of the day?
that ain't the word of the day.
No.
Oh, I was about to say that.
Come on now, I'm educated.
Oh, I'm about to say. Educated. Here we go. Educated. All right, yo, so we going to get into those celebrity birthdays and hot topics by Trap Sid.
So listen, celebrity birthdays. We got Mr. Billy D. Williams.
That nigga real. That nigga sound like a cartoon girl. That nigga,
Now he's real.
I didn't even know he was real. I thought he was a fictional. Billy D. Will. Everybody.
Billy D. Williams.
He do sound like a bad guy.
He do sound like.
Now, he was actually, I think he was in a movie. He was in one movie, I think. I don't know what movie it was.
One movie.
Yeah, he was in a movie.
What is Billy short for? William?
William.
So his name is William William.
No, his name is Billy.
No, Billy's short for Billy Go. What you talking about?
No, his name is William B.
Billy D. Williams. Chili
Hold
D.
on.
Williams.
We're not going to run past that joke.
No, Billy is short for William.
He said Billy is short for goat. That's why he got the one.
Yeah, Billy Go. What you talking about? They say
Billy the
no.
goat died.
I don't give a fuck about no Billy the Goat.
Y'all remember the Billy the goat that used to go to the
Yep.
club, make the appearances? He died.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Billy the goat, he went viral.
I
don't
wonder
know
did
what
she
that is.
bury him like
Probably
I don't
in
know
a
what that is.
casket,
I don't know what that is.
back on his back, feet up.
looking fresh,
Nice
do all
little
those
shades
go
on?
Tragic.
That nigga, and when I pump up, that meat probably was sweet than a motherfucker. They turned his ass to a year old.
He was a goat, not lamb.
Same shit.
Hey!
Ooh-wee.
Shout out to the sound effects.
Thanks.
We were using all night.
And moving on, y'all used to watch Full House when y'all was kids.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember DJ?
DJ.
She was the oldest of the three.
Deej, that's my boy.
I don't know.
So it was
No, that's-
DJ,
is DJ and
Stephanie,
Deej the same.
and
Is DJ and Deej the same motherfucker?
well, I don't know. Deej was like her nickname. It was DJ, it was Stephanie, and it was Michelle. DJ was the oldest.
So Deej.
Oh, DJ. I remember
okay.
DJ. Yeah.
So
Wow.
today's
Deej might
her
have been the best.
birthday.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's
Candace
her?
Cameron Burr.
Okay, because when you send me them
Happy
shit, I'm like, yo,
birthday.
who the
You know, I'm not
is
gonna say
this?
random white person like.
So you
let's
know
say
what's
for
so
the culture.
crazy? DJ, they made Fuller House though. Then they,
Yeah.
she in that motherfucker too.
Yeah,
man.
she took over. She now lives in that same house that she grew up in, and she became a vet. And her husband was a firefighter who died, and now she has 3 kids, raising them as a single parent.
That
so
little
they
boy funny
reversed
as
it.
hell on that show too. If y'all ever
The
watched it.
youngest one.
He funny.
Yo,
as hell.
he is hilarious.
That's my funniest. I watched the whole first season when it first came out. I'm a sitcom head. Like I grew up on sitcoms, so I had to tap in with that when that first came out for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, I watched it too. It was very like nostalgic. Like, let
So
me
which
tell-
remake is better, the Fuller House or the
Full House is
Fresh
always
Prince?
gonna be
I
better.
think
Yeah, I
always
think
Full
original,
House.
yeah.
Yeah. Original always gonna be.
Uncle
No, I
Jesse,
said-
I mean,
I
because
said
in Fuller House they don't have Michelle.
yeah, Uncle
It's
Jesse in it
only-
though.
Yeah, Uncle Jesse in it. Becky in it. The daddy in it. Joey in it.
Bob Saget just
Stephanie
died.
in it. I know.
Bob
I
Saget
just
man.
eluded the whole question I asked.
Which was
Which one
better?
better?
We said Full
Full
House.
House.
No, I said which
Full House is gonna be more
remake was
nostalgic.
better, Full House or the Fresh Prince? That's what I said. Y'all
Oh.
just heard Full House and we're damn. I was like, I did
I
not say
swear I
that.
did not hear that.
You did just kind of stop after that, like whatever. Let
I
the
ain't
nigga
watched the new
talk.
Fresh Prince, so I can't.
Yeah, me
decide.
neither. But I heard it was really good though. But
I'm gonna go Fresh Prince because it's black people. Fuck it. I'm gonna be biased.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna come back and tell you. But yeah. So moving on to hot topics.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to go wild to normal, or y'all want to go normal to wild?
Normal to Wild.
Whatever.
Normal to wild. Normal. President Biden today extended student loan forgiveness.
Ooh.
So instead of it
hot damn.
ending May 1st, it will now end August 31st, 2022. So no student loans until September 1st.
You know what? Fuck that.
He might as
He
well
just need
cancel
to, yeah,
them.
I'm about to say he might as well go ahead and just delete all that shit. Cause I'm tired. I'm not paying that shit back.
Get it back in
And
blood.
all my
You
Ram
gotta get
fam
that
getting
shit
deleted.
in
Get it
blood,
back
my
in
nigga.
blood.
Listen. Who paying it back?
So
Not
listen,
Coco.
I think his plan is to keep extending it until he out of office,
Yeah.
and then
so that'd
pass
be
it
the
on to the
person
next
problem.
president.
Facts.
So it still be active, but it's up to the next president
To keep it on.
Right.
So either the next president gonna be the bad guy, or they gonna be the awesome superhero,
Yeah.
and they gonna cancel all the
Yeah.
shit. Which if it's Trump, he
Right.
just probably gonna cancel that shit.
Right.
I think Trump gonna get back in.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The way
definitely.
Biden going right now, hell
They
Definitely.
yeah.
hate that nigga.
It's a
Biden.
gold- it's
And
a golden
then
brick
they
road.
said he just posted some inappropriate video that got deleted like 30 seconds later. I don't know. I'm still trying to scrub the internet. I will let y'all know when I
30
find
seconds.
First
that's
of all,
too
you
fast.
never gonna find that. That's the president.
That's
First
the
of all, you're
president.
never gonna find
But
that.
That shit
Obama
done.
like tried to do like PR damage
You
and like
never
posted
gonna
something
find that.
afterwards. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on that too. But,
Never gonna find nothing on that.
never
We
say
did
never.
it, Joe. We
Never.
did it. We got over on all the niggers. We did it, Joe. We did it. Yeah. And y'all voted for
Seriously,
that
though.
motherfucker too.
Okay, well, moving on to not so wild,
See y'all in September.
but still kind of normal. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker went and eloped after the Grammys in Vegas, right? Yay.
Okay.
Okay, but here's the kicker.
Mhm.
They didn't have a marriage license, so their marriage is not even legal.
Oh. Do they know that? Or they just went and just did some
Pretty sure they
drunk
know that.
shit? They probably was drunk
According
at the
to
Grammys.
Yeah.
the reports,
You
they
should-
were told before they went through that because they didn't have a marriage license, it wouldn't be valid. And they said they don't care.
Oh, so they just did it for
So-
clout. Okay.
You know, who knows?
They just did this. They were some looking ass niggas for a day.
Uh-huh. Where was the Grammys held at?
Vegas.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted
It-
to want YOLO.
That's probably going to be on the Kardashian show.
What happens
Yeah.
out there stays out there. They ain't no motherfucker. That's a fact.
Huh?
That was a fake pastor, nigga. They hired that nigga. They got paid to do that.
I mean, them Vegas shits.
$30 for it.
That's
30
a
minutes.
that's a
Yeah.
bucket list though. You should just do that.
Right.
Just to do that
Right,
shit.
just to do it.
Like, yo, I'm already married.
On
or
some
whatever.
hangover
Fucking, I got
shit.
married for a day. Yeah. Just to do it.
Okay. Moving on to middle wild. Not really, but he
That's
just
one
a
that
wild.
passed on that roach.
Yeah, he just a wild man in general. Kanye West.
Yeezy.
He never really left the Forbes list, but his position on the Forbes list has increased because his net worth is now reportedly $2 billion.
$2 billion. Fuck 2 chains. $2 billion.
Listen.
Shout out to motherfucking Kanye West.
Pop your
and
shit.
who else was on that list? Please say. Please say.
I don't know.
Rihanna
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
and Hove.
yeah.
That's some black
You know who else-
billionaire
you know
shit.
who
That's a
coming on that
good
list?
black trio.
I think Puff had to be on that
I'm gonna
list.
be on that list soon.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Period.
I'm on
Tomorrow.
my own list.
Tomorrow.
Next Forbes list, be on the lookout.
Nah, dead ass. Niggas gotta start changing their mindset.
Yeah,
Mindset
for
is
real.
everything. You know when niggas be like, yo, I'm gonna do this shit next year. Nah, nigga, talk about doing that shit tomorrow. Once you change your whole mindset, more shit gonna come quicker for you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That was my blurb of the day.
That manifestation.
So
Yes,
moving
sir.
on to Wild.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all know this whole Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion beef, right?
Yes.
So they had a court date a couple days ago, and Tory Lanez got handcuffed in a courthouse and taken to jail because he violated his protection order against Megan Thee Stallion. In his order, it explicitly says to
you
not
serious?
say anything to her, even anything directed to her on social media. And the Megan Thee Stallion's lawyers pulled up all the tweets that he tweeted to her. He didn't tag her, but everybody knew they was about her. So he got handcuffed. His bail went up from $250,000 to $350,000. But luckily for him, I guess he kind of already knew it was coming because he walked into the courthouse with a bail bondsman.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, as soon as he got booked, his bail bondsman got on it. He got processed, and they let him right back out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, I mean that shit is you know.
He already knew he violated his probation. He probably reached out
he
to
don't
him.
care. And then he got out, and they said paparazzi asked him how's he feeling. He said amazing.
Yeah.
As he got into his Lambo Silver,
Right.
and then went on Twitter and said, "God will prepare a table in front of your enemies."
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
shout out to Tory Lanez. He
Right.
is winning in life. He is winning
If
in life.
I don't give a fuck who's the person, it would definitely be Tory Lanez.
Shout out to Tory Lanez.
Right.
I mean, because everything that he
Basically,
said
you
is
can tell
factual.
based on his hairline, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
His improved one. He
Dog,
improved
just
it.
shave that shit off bald. Just
Right. Dude, how would
do
you
some
think he would look
Bosnies.
bald?
Do Bosnies. Get a Bosnia contract.
That's not even it.
One.
I try to find a hump. I can't find it no more. Where is it?
That's what it don't exist. But it don't exist for me.
See that? See, I can't find it. Hold on. We're gonna go back. I can't.
Low trombone. That's
Huh?
it.
Where is that? Oh, okay. Had to tap it again so it won't go.
Okay.
Okay.
So now on to the wild of the wild.
Uh-huh.
I guess Florida is never really wild because Florida, everybody knows weird shit, bad shit, anything ever always happens in either Florida or New York. Just always happens. Don't nobody know why, but it's just always them two states. So today's state is Florida. And let me tell y'all, a lady was just awarded $5.25 million in a lawsuit against her infertility doctor because her and her husband went in 1977 for a procedure to get turkey basted. The husband's sperm was supposed to go into the wife. Well, guess what? The husband's sperm didn't go into the wife. The doctor's sperm went into the wife, and nobody knew for 23 years.
Because the Dr. Dick went in that motherfucking wife, too. Doctor fucked him back there. He was supposed to be basted. He was back to bust.
So, yeah, if you ever want to treat, just Google your birthday in Florida and see what wild, crazy news stories pop up because I guarantee you it's going to be something wild. Something wild happens every day in Florida.
Yeah,
I
Florida's
guarantee
crazy.
Florida.
Florida is crazy.
Shout out to Florida though.
But moving on to the most outrageous, craziest thing I have probably heard and read all week long. Y'all know Hertz, the rental car company?
Yeah, I want to hear about this.
Okay, so let me tell you about these guys. So allegedly, they have been
They did that shit.
targeting. They probably did, but I mean, they definitely did. Evidence is there. 13 cities across 6 different states.
Whatever
they
they say
definitely
Hertz
did that.
did.
Shit.
What happened?
Whatever they say Hertz did,
Shut up, Mookie.
they
Let me
did
tell
that
him.
shit.
So, allegedly, they have been targeting their black renters, right? And anybody that's black, they report the cars stolen. So when the police run the tags, the car is reported stolen. People have been spending anywhere from 37 to 163 days in jail for a stolen rental car that is legally owned by them. Even showed the police the rental agreement and still got locked up. People have lost their jobs because of this. And Hertz thought nobody was going to know.
So Hertz is getting the backlash.
Yeah.
Hertz,
Oh.
you motherfucker.
Wasn't it just in bankruptcy?
Yes.
That's why nobody rent from their asses.
Yes.
Oh,
Whatever they said they did that shit, man.
Yes.
Wait, I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of the gain Hertz gets from that.
Listen, the name
What's
is
the
Hertz.
game?
Because
Hertz.
because
Hertz, the
now they
black
get to
community.
keep the refundable deposit.
Mm-hmm.
They get their car back.
They get their car
and
back
insurance
and the
money.
money.
And yep.
Oh, Hertz is trying to get out that.
They trying to come
bankruptcy.
off.
They was like, "Yo, nigga, we are in a hole. What can we do?"
They went and got the most shiestiest of the shiestiest niggas out the deepest trenches in America they could find for that damn plan.
They said, first of all, if you ran from Hertz, you don't give a fuck about life.
Okay? So we
That's
don't
why
give
it's
a fuck
called
about
Hertz.
yours either.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Speaking of like the whole car rental
Shout out to the
scandals
NoAdvisory
and
punch.
shit, I remember one time, I don't know where I was at, a long time ago, and this dude walked up to me and he like, yo, son, you wanna make some bread? So at the time, I was mad young. I'm like, nah. He's like, yo, da-da-da-da.
Nah.
So I was like, all right, I forgot what the fuck he said.
No, Baba Booey.
But
Yeah, Baba Booey. Everybody, everybody Booey said, hey, want to do this insurance scandal? Nah. Go ahead.
But he was like, yo, this is what you do. You get a car, we get a rental. I'ma ram into the back of you so we could claim insurance bread. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, you gonna take a rental car and ram in the back of my car
Fuck no.
for some insurance bread?
You could just go fuck the rental up.
Right.
Like, my car don't need
What
to be
type
involved.
of a plan was that? He probably thought I was some dumb young full of
Fuck
cum
your
nigga.
shit up.
And like, yo, let's do this shit and fuck my shit up.
Nah.
He must
Yeah,
don't know.
nah.
I'm a wise man. I was like, I laughed at this nigga. I was like, the fuck? Fuck out of here, nigga. The fuck you talking my car? Nah, nigga, go ahead. That's why I need really, nigga. That's why I need that.
Really, nigga?
It ain't a
But
bad
yeah.
idea if you don't give a fuck. Like, shit, I'm just going to buy a new car anyway.
No,
You-
but I'm
you gotta wait
saying
for the whole
to a
process.
nigga that's not paying attention or is naive, they would think that's a good idea.
It might be.
They'd be like, whoa.
If
That
you're gonna be liable, shit,
How much
you
I'ma
don't give a fuck
get?
about. If you don't give a fuck about if your car old, you fully insured, and you don't give that check might get you a brand new car with.
It
off your
might.
car.
It might, but a lot of
To a
niggas
nigga that give
care
a fuck about
shit.
that car, yeah.
Right. For a nigga that give,
That's a tough ass.
that's a tough ass to ask nigga to.
You better off asking a girl.
better off asking.
Probably.
Because she gonna have a Nissan or Ultima.
Okay, don't
Alright, so-
don't do
Hold on,
that.
nah.
Don't.
All right, so I want to know right quick, based on our current vehicles now, would you do it?
No.
Would
I'm
I
done
do
with
it?
Rex.
Would I do it? Yeah, I do it. I do it. Would you do it?
Hell no.
No.
Hell
With
no.
your current cars now.
Yeah, my shit is too cute. I got a cute ass shit with a dot. Yeah, my shit is bling the fuck out. Hell no. And I just got a new car.
Okay, would you do it?
Insurance scandal.
The insurance scandal, nigga.
got
With your
to-
current car.
He got to total my shit out.
You ain't shit.
No, because when
You need the airbags to come out that shit.
I would do it because
He
you know
will,
on
too.
current policies they cover up to a certain amount.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if the nigga smash my shit,
he got to total me out.
And y'all both get a rental.
I'm gonna get a brand new. I'm gonna get an enhanced car, nigga. I'm getting a new shit. I'm getting a Ferrari, nigga.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get some shit.
But hopefully
And I'm
your
gonna be injured.
shit
Huh?
paid off or you're gonna have
And I'm
negative
in a
equity.
hospital, And I'm getting a chiropractor.
Say what?
Hopefully your shit is paid off or you're gonna have negative equity.
yeah.
No, it ain't about paying off if your shit covers
About
insurance.
Yeah.
Insurance will cover that.
The whole
Collision.
car?
Yeah,
Yes.
they'll pay it off.
That
It's called-
shit, listen,
called
that
Gap.
shit, I had a 2022 Kia Rio. Listen, the fucking, I literally owe like $2,000 still on that car because I have negative equity on that shit.
Your shit wasn't right.
Yeah,
your
you,
shit wasn't
yeah,
right.
Like,
you gotta look at your
I had
insurance
to-
policy.
Yeah, your
It's
shit
called
wasn't-
Gap. That's a clause.
Oh, yeah, see, I didn't have Gap
That's,
insurance.
that's what Gap is.
Yeah.
So like basically like this happened to my god brother. Okay, he got a brand new car, like 2000. It was a 2020
And to repo that shit.
Impala. 2 days later, somebody smacked this shit. Mind you, he just got this shit brand new off the lot. So his insurance, they insurance paid off his car, and he got a new car.
Mm-hmm.
See, I just had warranty on my Kia Rio. Fuck Kia. I will never get Kia. Fuck Kia, yeah, on Independence. Don't fucking go there. Got a damn nigga
Oh,
trying
I
to
ain't
go
about to
fucking
Whatever
flirt
she
with
said
you.
they did
Yeah.
that shit.
They did this shit. I'm
a lot
calling
of
your
viral clips
motherfucking
that I
ass
gotta
like, you
go
better be
through.
glad I didn't use my marketing degree and write a fucking Google review. But you know, I'm not even that petty because you know what?
Yep, that shit,
Karma
man.
come back.
Fuck
But
them
yeah.
niggas.
Hey, no, Leroy, we gotta get this episode extra fast. We gonna get Hot Boy Shot interview out the way first, get that done, and we gotta get this shit out extra fast. I'm putting that shit out. Fuck you.
Period.
Fuck
Period.
Kia Independent.
Hey, period.
That's the new TikTok.
So giving, so
Y'all
all right.
fire my nigga too, man.
Yeah. You,
Who?
ooh.
Who got fired?
I ain't about to put his business out there, but y'all know him.
Fuck it.
Who the fuck is that? Who got
He didn't
fired?
fucking put gap insurance on my motherfucking vehicle. I got a motherfucking warranty. Fuck him.
See, and now she's in some negative equity.
And negative
shit that she
equity.
talking
I had to, but yeah, you know,
That's
I
loud.
had to bounce back. New vehicle.
already.
It's okay.
What else we got, Trap? That's it?
That's it, yeah. That was the wildest of the wild.
That was the wildest of the wild.
Hers just outdid themselves. They outdid everybody with that.
Yeah, Hertz is, you know, I mean, they trying to get out their bankruptcy, so I ain't mad at them. They trying to find any ways to, you know, get the fuck out
Shicey motherfuckers.
already.
Shiesty.
All right, so I got a clip. What I call my shits? Forgot what I call my shit. Shut
The
the sleazy book
screenshot.
up. Yeah, screenshot.
E.
So this screenshot came from Instagram, right? And I'm going to talk about it. So this screenshot reads, Black Lives Matters founders reportedly used donations to buy 6 million California mansion. Now, we all know, I mean, I don't really support the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm just going to go on record of saying it because it's just like, to me, it's just like some shit that that was put out there for black people to follow, and they did it, whatever. But this is why I was like, because of typical nigga shit. Took the donation money and bought a 6 million California mansion. How y'all feel about that?
The founders.
Yeah, I was about to say, for me, it's the fact that it wasn't one. It was all of the
Yeah.
founders collectively agreed that was the best decision for the use of that donation money. Now, that is as shiesty gonna get.
Unbelievable.
That's fucked up.
Unbelievable. I was talking to somebody the other day, and because you know, everybody, there's always somebody out there that is want to be the devil advocate. I'm usually that person, always. But in this, I was like, nah. But somebody was the devil's advocate. It was like, so all the hard work that they put in, they're not gonna reap the benefits of the hard work. You're just gonna
Yeah, but don't use the donation money, though.
Yeah.
use the donation money.
And plus,
Right.
you're not getting taxed on that shit. So you probably got more than goddamn. Y'all done bought a whole damn goddamn $5-6 million mansion.
Man.
Right.
You need a mic, bro. You need a mic. You know, sleazy, what the fuck going on? Because niggas ain't gonna hear nothing you saying in the motherfucking audio.
No, I was saying, goddamn, they got grants and shit for that, for them to write themselves in for money. You feel what I'm saying? So they gonna get taken care of regardless.
Right.
The donation's supposed to be the donations. You supposed to strictly, you know what I'm saying?
Strictly for
use
what
that
it's
for what the
supposed to
funds
be
is.
for.
Just like when
Right.
you get certain grants, you supposed to use it what them funds is used for. But
Right.
typically, you write yourself in there, seeing as you know what I'm saying, researching it, doing the leg work and shit like that as a employee or something like that. But shit, I guess
Right.
it wasn't enough.
6 million.
I wonder,
Huh?
can anybody who donated to the Black Lives Matter Foundation, like, can they sue for that and get their money back, or
They
like
can't
what can
because
you
they
do?
donated.
Yeah,
It's
it's
God
over.
damn,
Contribution.
that
Yeah.
shit.
So
that,
really, in theory, honestly, legally, they free to do whatever they want to do with the money.
Right.
You contributed to their cause, which in this case was a $6 million house. But hey,
That's like for
That's
me.
Who
that's
living
the
in that
ultimate
motherfucker?
slap in the
them
face.
is the
living?
founders.
I mean, but shit.
they,
Time
oh,
out.
That's the ultimate slap in the
It
face.
is actually, they could have donated like 4 million, 3, like they could have did something. They could have did. I could see like 1 million. Make yourself a millionaire. Just like everything. They took everything, man.
That
They
is a
took
slap in the, and that's why people be hesitant to do the GoFundMes and stuff like that.
could've
'Cause
started
like,
a
yo,
black police
where is this
system.
money going to? Is it going to their pockets or is it really going to the cause? Now, if
Right.
they what they should have did was took the money, maybe open up a school or something
Homeless
that's
shelter.
empowering the
Yeah.
black culture. They went and bought a $6 million California house. Now that's just the house. What the fuck is in the house?
How is that benefiting Black lives?
How?
The
Unless
other
you have
4
niggas come
million
over and have
worth
a
of
party.
shit?
Huh?
The other $4 million worth of shit.
Like,
Couches,
the fuck?
furniture, chandeliers. I'm black. I don't even know what this is. It's a sculpture. It's expensive. Give it to me. That's fucked up.
That
They got a whole bunch of black art in their house.
that's a dent
They got
to the
some
black
wild
culture.
shit like that, man. Damn.
That's a dent to the black culture though.
Right.
Because now anything that the Black Lives Matter movement do or any charitable events, people are gonna be hesitant. And
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
I was
you're
just
good.
gonna say, like, even like I hate to like play the race card here, but even like for white people, this is just more ammo for them to use against us. Like,
Yep.
like damn, your own people can't get it together. Your own people took your money and bought a $6 million California house.
Right.
It was
Nigga,
so
even we
crazy.
wouldn't do that
I'm
crazy
still
shit.
gonna scream Black Lives Matter to the death of me. I don't care. I can't help it.
But not the
'Cause
foundation.
Yeah, I
they
mean-
still matter.
Yo,
We matter, yes, but not the foundation.
I don't
Bogus
know
ass
what should they do? Okay, let's come up with a solution. What should they have done with the money?
I just said they should have
Yeah.
put it into something that is empowering to our black culture.
They don't. You answer nothing. That was broad as fuck.
That wasn't broad. Okay.
Homeless
okay,
shelters.
Okay.
I got an
Answer
idea.
Justice
Okay.
for our
They
black
coulda-
imprisoned men who are in jail for like marijuana, like decriminalizing marijuana. Something.
So
Something.
Use it as some bond
Some
money.
yes,
money.
bond money.
There it is.
Something.
That's something.
Or
That's-
if they would have bought the $6 million mansion, make that a place for homeless
halfway
people to
house.
come to be rehabilitated to
Yeah.
put back into society. If you're going to do that, let them live luxurious for what, 2-3 months.
Let them live
You know
better
what
than
I'm saying?
me.
Let them live. And
Nigga,
then
I
put
don't
it out
work,
to
and
the
I
world.
deserve to be in their house. They deserve to be in my house.
That may breed a lot of millionaires because a lot of people may feel like, yo, I want this lifestyle and go out there and do better for themselves to
Listen,
get that lifestyle.
Maybe they bought that mansion so that they can put homeless people in their houses and put everybody in the mansion, nigga.
We know that's
You
not
know-
that's not what they was doing. You know that's
whatever
what they
plan
wasn't
they
gonna
got,
do.
whatever plan they got going on is.
The latter, yes.
I mean, don't hate me. I'm not saying I have a problem with Black Lives Matter because I get the philosophy of it. I just don't necessarily like glorifying the fact that they only thrive in times of despair and like when somebody gets hurt.
Right.
Like, think about it. It's been quiet. We ain't heard shit about
Right.
Black
What
Lives
is Black
Matter.
Lives Matter
Yeah.
doing
They
right
ain't been
now?
in the community. They ain't been
Right.
protesting. They haven't been nothing. But God forbid another, black man gets gunned down by the police. They
Right.
the first ones on the front line. Like,
Right.
That's my only thing about it.
Right.
But how
That's
much?
fucked up.
They are a non-profit, but I'm sure they got a for-profit section too. So how much? How much?
Yeah, they definitely do got a for-profit
You
Yeah,
feel me? How much
$6 million.
Black Lives Matter paraphernalia do they sell? How much?
merch and all
Yeah.
that. Right, facts.
True.
Come
Yeah.
on, now,
But still, that's not making a change.
that's $6 million right
Like,
there. Who cares
but
if they spend? They can donate. They probably donated 12. We never know, y'all. Let's not speak.
But
They
they need
didn't
to
know
come
because
out
they
with
black.
some receipts
Yeah,
at
I was
that
about
time.
to say they didn't because I'm gonna be real. It don't matter how much you got. You black, you a nigga. Like, let's be real. You ain't never had money. You go make a charitable contribution of that size. You're gonna brag about it.
Yeah.
You're gonna make sure the press got that shit in the news so they know Black Lives Matter donated $12 million to such and such.
Their biggest advertisement is Donald Trump. All press is good press.
All
Donald
press is
Trump,
good press.
You feel me? Donald Trump speaking light onto them. That's enough black support right there. Like,
Now
that
look.
make black people automatically like gotta stick bound.
This shit crazy.
I'm gonna throw a bone right now. I'm gonna throw a huge bone. What has who has Black Lives Matter helped? What have they got anybody out of jail?
No.
Have
Kim
they?
Kardashian has done more for
Exactly.
black people than Black Lives Matter
Right.
has.
Exactly.
So I'm like, what has Black Lives Matter done?
Nothing.
What have they done? What significant thing that has been in social media that people been donating money and Black Lives Matter to this. What justice has been served?
You know what I think it is?
Have they helped?
And I'm gonna say what the fuck it is
But it's
too.
the
because
in the beginning. That was
it's the white people feeling sorry for us because first of all, when you go in Charlotte, it's so many white residents with Black Lives Matter signs on their house, in their yard. They're like, man, I feel bad because our race has been so hurtful to these people.
It starts the conversation.
They want to whatever they want to donate, they want to give, and so they're like, okay.
It starts.
That's my thing. What are they like? What are they donating the money to?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna break it
to?
down for y'all
what is it helping?
because I'm probably not right, but this is the most logical explanation. Black people especially, probably donate to Black Lives Matter with the hopes that it will one day be the Black Panther Party.
Mm-hmm.
If you really look at history and you really break it down, the reality of it is people know whether they were around when the Black Panther Party was around, or they read about it in history books, they seen movies, they know about Malcolm X, they know about all of these people, but
we ain't got no leaders like that today.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. But people are willing. People are willing to invest in the hope of that. That hope alone. That hope that one day this could potentially be what we think it is enough to catch simple. Excuse my language. Y'all probably gonna hate me. Simple-minded, naive people into thinking, okay, I'm going to give y'all $10 because my $10 plus everybody else $10, maybe y'all have enough to go do like the Black Panther Party did and feed neighborhoods. Maybe y'all, just that hope of change is enough. Like, hell, y'all voted for Obama on the chance of hope.
Right. The next leader like that going to have felonies, man.
Hey, but the thing is, though, it was all in the beginning how it was looking like she said it for the Black Panther Party. In the beginning, when they was on the front line, you feel what I'm saying, or all the protests and all that, you feel what I'm saying, people got behind them and shit. So then, not damn, like she said, in hopes or something. So then, they made their bread off that. That little momentum alone kept them going for right now.
I'm just saying.
Hey, listen. I was out there getting shot by fucking rubber bullets and fucking tear gas in my eyes for fucking Black Lives. Y'all better do something with that fucking money. Yeah. Period. In Charlotte, in downtown,
they did do something with the money. They bought a
They need to do more than that.
That's why I ain't going to
They need to be productive.
How much you donated?
My life.
Somebody put me to go to the parade and talk, and I was like, hey,
not shit to them.
Okay.
No.
Did y'all ever donate anything to Black Lives Matter?
No, I didn't.
Anybody?
I donated a tweet.
A tweet. That's crazy.
But
that was my screenshot for the day. I was like, I got a screenshot to talk about this shit. I know we're going to have some good conversations. I'm going to clip this shit up and we're going to put it out because, there's some viral shit right here.
No, that's why it's definitely started. The reason Black Lives Matter is relevant because it started the conversation. Y'all know I be selling insurance and shit. I went to a white man's house. This nigga started talking to me real. As soon as he seen me, he really didn't want to let me in his house. So he started talking to me pretty much how he really felt. He like, I hate the Black Lives Matter movement. Like, he was like, all lives matter. You feel me? He really started talking like that while I'm in the crib. So I'm like, this nigga think I ain't about to talk back. I'm like, but nigga, if that's like that, I was like, so he was like, they just shoving it on and shoving. I was like, so you feel the same way about the coronavirus shot too then? He like, well, I'm just saying, like, no, that's different. I'm like, nah, they know that's different, motherfucker. They know they shoving it on us, shoving it on us, shoving it on us the same way that they shoving Black Lives Matter on us. Like, so I had to be combative with him. I ain't even I said, fuck the sale, nigga. You about to hear out my opinion. You feel me?
But I want to know who is the leader of the All Lives Matter movement. Who is that? Do we know?
It ain't no All Lives Matter. Anything that's black, they don't want nothing black, nigga.
Yeah, there is no real All Lives Matter. There's no.
So let's be the head of the All Lives Matter movement.
Nah,
let's start a nonprofit.
Not doing that.
Come on.
No, fuck you.
You don't want to get that bread, y'all boys.
Because Black Lives Matter
live in
really.
a house together.
Yo,
listen, the fact that Black
black
Lives Matter,
folks in charge of the All Lives Matter
they
movement.
deserve $6 million. They deserve that. That was a hell of an idea.
We all get our own apartment complex on the land.
Listen,
I don't gotta see y'all. Just
Black Lives Matter did more.
Y'all not thinking.
They should have got. Let me tell you what they should have did. Instead of getting a $6 million house, they should have got a motherfucking $6 million residential development with apartments, all that other stuff, so people can move in and get them income based.
I don't care what they did with their house. That house gonna get equity. That house gonna build property value. I don't care what they did with the money.
It's the fact that
It's gonna
they
be black art in
secretly
there.
bought the house, though.
There's gonna be black art in there, so they're gonna flip
Like
it.
nobody's gonna find out.
Make a museum.
Like nobody's gonna find out.
They're gonna make a museum in Beverly Hills of Black Lives Matter with the house.
Anyway, that was my Instagram screenshot of the day. Let's get a give myself a round of applause for that one. Yes. So
Listen to the house, though. Can we just talk about it? I had to look this up.
oh shit. Here
Because
we
this
go.
how they got caught.
Okay.
They did. Okay, so on the anniversary of George Floyd's death,
Oh,
they
shit.
they recorded a YouTube video.
Uh-huh.
The back of the house is what caught everybody's attention. Everybody's
like,
like,
what the fuck is that?
fuck the anniversary, but where the fuck y'all
Where the
live?
fuck y'all live, right?
Listen to this house. 6,500 square feet.
Ooh.
More than half a dozen bedrooms and bathrooms.
Half a dozen.
Several fireplaces,
Oh.
a sound stage, a pool, a bungalow, parking for more than 20 cars.
I know what that sound like. A church.
Amen.
That sound like a black church.
Yeah.
Listen.
A tax write-off.
Listen.
Wait, and how many people live in that house?
I'm assuming the three founders.
The three.
Yeah.
What are you doing with a half a dozen bedrooms
Listen to
and
this.
baths?
With a
It
sound
says
stage.
The transaction has not been previously reported because Black Lives Matter leadership had hoped to keep the house's existence a secret.
Right.
Documents, emails, and other communications about the luxury property's purchase and day-to-day operations suggested it had been handled in ways that blur or cross boundaries between the charity and private companies owned by some of its leaders. It creates the impression that money donated to the cause of racial justice has been spent in ways that benefit the leaders of Black Lives Matter.
Let me tell you, they
It be your
gonna
own
partner up
people.
with Kanye
But
West,
whoever
have
said that
service out
intention
there on
was good. They never
Sundays.
came out and said that. They never came out and said, hey, listen, they just was probably a nigga at the crib and said, man, fuck you.
They bought this house
Black
in
Lives Matter. And
October-
everybody jumped on a bandwagon. They got a bag and they said, damn,
October and when last year?
what we gonna do?
October of 2020.
What?
At the height of COVID.
At
So
the-
these motherfuckers been in this house.
They been there.
Oh, y'all.
They try to do
they-
it
They
when the world was
decorated
shut
everything.
down.
Yeah. No.
World was shut down. They're like, yo, world shut down. Let's buy this house now. While the world is shut down, let's get this shit up out of here.
Time out. They smart. This is the worst.
They like the market done crashed. We about to get in this shit.
Equity gonna, man, they smart. Leave them,
it's a
leave them
total-
black people alone. Quit worry about black people do black they money.
Nah, son,
Listen,
they
it
took our
said they made
donations. nigga.
$66.5 million
They gonna gain that back in
in
equity.
October of 2020. So the same month that they made $66.5 million, they took 10% of that and went and
I
bought a house.
told you.
What the freak?
And where's the other
Make 66,
90%
I would have spent
going?
10.
They
I would've
probably,
spent
they
10%.
probably, it's probably
spent
sitting.
10%.
It's probably
You
sitting.
feel me?
That's 10%.
But where's the other?
So that
where's
could
the
be
other
that
money
money.
going?
Then we get 10% to
When
the
it come
Lord.
down to, hey, listen, when it come down to percentages,
That's their ties to the Lord. They have a
Lord,
church
and
in there
Jesus
every
ain't even got no
Sunday.
bills.
They could have wrote that in there and said, we
And
get
Jesus
10%.
ain't even got no
10%
Listen,
bills.
listen, trust me. I got brands. I get
They
10%.
they could have put that
Okay,
in
so
there.
this is
We get
why.
10% to the Lord, and he ain't even got no bills.
So this is why it looks shaky, right? So it
I don't know what to
says
clap.
that this house
you,
was originally bought by an employee of one of the founders' companies. 7 days later, was transferred over to a holding company, and then 2 weeks after that, transferred over to the Black Lives Matter founders.
Listen, our people,
Who's
right?
They listen to Pooh.
Our people, we always say it be our own people. That's a phrase that we use all the time. It be our own people. It be our own people. And, you know, that's just coming from our community because we don't know what the Caucasian community go through. We don't know what the Asian community go through. It could be the same shit that they go through. Like, it be our own Asian people with the chicky eyes. Ha, 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 ha. You know what I mean? We don't know.
Asians kill Asians, white kill white.
Whites kill whites, you know, it's just
Niggas kill-
blacks kill blacks is more heightened than
That's just-
everything.
No, it ain't just, yeah,
You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, you know, like Sleazy has said, maybe that was in because they gross 60-something point million,
66.5 million.
and they took
Damn.
10% of that and bought a $6 million house. The underlying thing will be here is what are they going to do with the 60-some million? Okay, if you want to do that, that's good because you started this movement, you created awareness, whatever. But what are you going to do with that other 90% of that 10% that you took? What are you going to do with that?
The big question is, what have they been doing with that? Because that was
what have they been doing? Nothing.
That's light. That's like if you got $100, you just spend 10. They good, bro. That ain't a bad.
That's all I got.
Bad investment, and that investment gonna come back with equity. The property value gonna go up. That's gonna increase. That's just increasing the black. We need more black kings and queens, bro. Let them people do that. Let them. We need that.
So you pro taking donation money?
Fuck. What did you? If you donate to me, if you donate to my cause, the fuck yes. It's my shit. What the fuck?
10%.
I don't deserve nothing.
10%.
I don't deserve nothing.
No, we're not.
We're not saying you don't deserve nothing.
But 10%. Hold on. Let's talk about this in a contract. If you say, boom, okay, I get 10%.
God damn, let these people live.
You feel what I'm saying? Would y'all been mad if it was 30 mil and they took 3? Like, what would have been okay? Because the thing is, 10% is.
I think I know what they did.
I think I can be okay with them niggas having 6 mil.
10% is not a lot.
It's not. It's really not. It's really not.
When you look at the actual facts of this whole scenario, 6 million out of 66.5 million. All right, fine. I'm cool.
Now, if they want to go buy private jets, if they want to go buy Cadillacs, Escalade, whatever the fuck, Lamborghinis,
like Dave Chappelle,
cigarettes, and BLK, BLM on their shit, Black Lives Matter, like they motherfucking Big Meech, like they be on meth. If they come, like, you feel me, be on meth, chatting right now, and then that's suspicious. That don't seem suspicious to you.
Listen,
but they came $6 million property value, equity. Let them.
And
that
money might have also been part of their payout, how they received it, the contract or the grant. Maybe they had it because you a good ass grant writer. You can get some shit in a grant now, okay? Okay, you can make clauses to where you get a certain percent of money that is in. Just like if you work at a job, you can when you going for your benefits, you can leverage to get stake in the company as an employee. Right. You just gotta know what your contract is and know what you trying to do and what you're talking about. But
listen, I'm not saying that you cannot enjoy the fruits of your labor. We're not saying that. The only thing that I'm saying is that, and I think what the world is perceiving
if Jim Youth got a $10 million contract,
right,
donation, how much of that is going to donations?
But there's in my contract is a percentage to me.
If Jam You've got $10 million in donations,
their payout.
How much of that is going to donations?
Right, and I'm going to get to that. Right, I'm not saying that everybody can't enjoy
yourself with still 2,000.
Hold on, I'm not saying that. Hold on, I got to get this out. Hold on, I'm not saying that everybody can't enjoy the fruits of their labor. The thing that I'm saying, and what I think that the world is seeing, is that Black Lives Matter movement bought a $6 million house, but Black Lives Matter movement hasn't contributed to anything Black lives.
Right.
Nothing.
So
so that is what people are looking at.
So they protesting their.
That ain't gonna do nothing with the black community. What did
Martin Luther King do? What did Martin Luther King do?
He marched.
He marched.
He marched.
They not marching.
They
are not doing anything but saying
nothing. Hell no.
What are they doing for the black community?
Movement. He was one parade.
He marched. He held conferences. He was at the goddamn Capitol.
Exactly.
Stop. Move. Stop. You are comparing apples to oranges. You are comparing an individual to an organization. That is not the same.
Exactly.
It's not the same. Martin Luther King was an individual for equality for black people, and what he did was go and march. He didn't ask for no money. He was as an individual marching, doing speeches, showing himself, putting himself at risk. Like, listen, I am for y'all. We're gonna stop the violence.
Killed behind that.
Black Lives Matter movement is out here taking money, donations for the Black Lives Matter movement, but are not doing anything for the contribution. They ain't doing nothing. What money have they put out to say, Listen, this is for the black culture.
Us crowd, we have to say, what does
Start
the NAACP do to
Start off
What
decriminalizing our black
lives
men
matter?
for marijuana in the
So
jails.
that's what I was gonna say.
But don't it take
Start
more
off
to come? It was like the crowd over here said, what do the NAACP do? Because they
What
went on
have
the
they
front
contributed
lines.
to?
They give out scholarships. They went on the front lines for the Black Lives
But we're
Matter.
not
You
talking
ain't
about the
hearing that.
NAACP.
But we
That's
saying
what
in the
I'm
sense of what they're
So
doing.
listen,
though. Hold
so
on.
listen,
We saying in the
listen.
sense of what they doing though.
Listen.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
This
What do they do on the scale? Like BLM, we all hop behind the idea and the hope.
NCAA
And them hopping it all in front of all the marches in the
No,
beginning.
that's the college.
That's what people still goddamn. You
no,
feel
no,
what I'm saying? They
NCAA.
give out scholarships. Don't get me wrong, but when the crowd, we came to a conclusion. When
bugging.
people was getting shot and all this, you really ain't hear nothing too much about that. You know what I'm saying? What did they really do? But people still give to them. People still donate.
What are you talking about?
Black Lives Matter. Or you talking
I
about
thought you were talking
NAACP?
about-
Oh, yeah. We're saying in the sense of what people do. You
No,
feel
we're
me?
not going to mention.
We can't talk
NAACP.
about
No, we're not gonna
NAACP
do
because we weren't alive at the height of NAACP to speak on what NAACP did.
Yeah.
Right.
We talking about Black
NAACP
Lives
still
Matter.
alive right
We're talking
now.
about
They
Black
What you talking
are.
about?
They are. But
They
you got to
never went
think
away.
when NAACP was thriving, black
They
people were
thriving
literally
right
getting
now.
beat by dogs. They were
Yeah.
getting water hosed. It was a different time.
Different
Yeah.
times.
Different time call for different circumstances. That's why I said black people realistically only invested in Black Lives Matter because of the hope of that shit one day being what? The Black Panther Party, you want to say
Listen.
NAACP, something that
Would
was
you rather get
that
hit
going
by
was-
to
rubber
the
bullets?
change.
Listen,
Yeah.
they got hit by water hoses. That shit hurt, but they shit ain't bleed. Rubber bullets, niggas is bleeding. Them bitches hit like
What is Mookie talking
rubber
I don't know,
bullets.
but
It's
anyway.
the same. It's the same. It's the
Anyway.
same tactic. When they parade, when they march, they use water hoses and dogs.
But-
Rubber bullets,
okay, but
nigga. You
listen
ain't got.
to
You
this.
ever got hit with a rubber bullet?
I need a drink.
You
Listen
ever
to
seen
this.
somebody get hit with a rubber bullet?
Mookie, you got to
Would
think.
you rather get hit with a water hose or a rubber bullet?
I don't want to get hit with shit. That's the point.
Would y'all rather get hit with a water hose or a rubber bullet?
I want. If I'm investing my
Rubber
money into somebody that's gonna spend,
Hey, it's
that's
both.
gonna buy
It's
$6
the
million
best.
house.
That's
I
like
ran
want to
from
know
goddamn rubber
that if
bullets.
some shit happen, they
Neither
gonna be the
one.
first people at these city council meetings talking to my governor, talking to my mayor, talking to my elected officials. They not doing none of that shit. It's people literally out here begging this movement to send them money to help improve their community, and they still haven't got the help. But y'all gonna spend $6 million, which
$6
granted $6 million is
million
10%. Is not a lot, but you could have took some money and at least help people that's been begging for your help since y'all started. You got
And
people
this is
still
why
asking
people
for
are
your
mad.
help 2
Right.
and
Right
3
here.
years later. But for what? What are y'all doing?
So how much
And
do
this
you
is why
think
people are mad.
60 million? How much do you think that'll help everybody? Because then you can help one portion. You can probably help the whole East Coast.
A million
But then
could
next, you
could
get what
help
I'm
pay
saying, though?
for people's lawyers. People have
Okay.
lawyers
So
who are
You could.
The thing
But then
about
what
it,
about
Mookie
the ones that are
Black
left
Lives
out?
They can only help. They
What
can
about
only
the
help
ones
so
that are
much.
left
They
out?
still don't, and this is the thing. Let me read
So
you.
still have
It was-
water?
No, they
Black
still
Lives
don't
Matter,
have
all
water.
this money, did they
20
buy
years
water?
later, they still
Time
don't got
out.
water.
Y'all
Did
forget
they
they
buy
clean
water
water?
for these niggas over
Flint
there?
still don't have
Y'all
clean
gotta-
water
y'all
to this
gotta
day.
remember their purpose. First of all, is social justice reform. So that's what we're gonna focus
But
on.
they not
We're
reforming shit. That's the point.
The niggas free
They're
Bobby
not
Smurder?
reforming shit.
They didn't free Bobby
It ain't
Smurder.
even. And they
What the fuck?
so
What is
that
Black
is-
Lives Matter doing?
Time
nigga?
out.
Did they
I'm
free
trying to
Kodak?
talk.
No.
Trump
Trump.
free Kodak?
That's
Two
power.
thousand.
Trump.
That's
So
power.
Black Lives Matter was established in 2013. Can anybody in here name one thing that Black Lives Matter has contributed to financially to the black culture?
No Advisory Podcast. They got us talking about it right now.
We ain't got no donation money for no
They
Black
ain't
Lives
donated
Matter
shit.
movement. The fuck?
They
Can
ain't even
anybody in
retweeted.
here name anything? Y'all got your phones. Can y'all Google anything? Google anything that Black Lives Matter has contributed to as far as black culture. Can anybody? Can anybody Google? I see people on their phones.
Culture.
No, what
Say
financially, what have
Say
they
Culture.
what?
contributed?
Say
Because I guarantee you, if you Google it, you know it's gonna pop up. That the Black Lives Matter,
Non-profit.
no, the
Spent
Black
$6
Lives
million
Matter, no,
on
the
the
Black
mansion.
Lives Matter Super Action Committee, Political Action Committee, actually they're PAC,
Please.
donated $1.29 million to them in 2015. If you look up, everything is money was donated to them,
Right.
Yeah.
or their founders got money for book deals, interviews, I guess. Shit, I don't know.
I just want somebody to Google. Google is your friend. I know you Googling Sage. Can anybody?
They need to start making some
Huh?
moves with some money. Period.
No, listen, any donations to the black culture, please. I'm begging somebody, Instagram, whatever, Facebook, please, somebody Google something.
And I bet you money they writing that shit off.
It's nothing. I'm just trying to combat you.
What it say?
This was in February. It says would be for the year 2021 now that Black Lives Matter movement took in just over $90 million.
What the fuck?
Now, you scroll down, it says that the foundation has committed $21.7 million in grant funding to unofficial and official Black Lives Matter chapters, as well as 30 black-led.
Exactly. That's what I was talking to y'all earlier. I was just telling y'all earlier. Martin Luther King had one movement. Black Lives Matter got chapters in every fucking city. That means there's parades and marches in every city. When not just Salem.
So them
not
shit's
just
going towards
Birmingham.
parades?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's all Martin Luther King did too. It's a movement.
So
what is that doing to help black folks?
I'm gonna tell you what it's going towards.
There's no movement.
Listen.
You just want to put
It's
no
going
movement
towards-
in the city so more niggas.
I ain't
It's
saying they
going
doing nothing in the
towards-
city. I ain't saying they doing shit in the city.
Let me tell you what it's going towards.
But they
Instagram
gotta fund the
ads,
cities, though.
Twitter ads,
Right.
Snapchat ads,
Listen to
Facebook
me.
ads, email ads,
And say
spam
donate, donate,
ads,
donate,
All
donate,
social
donate,
media.
donate,
All
donate.
social
Donate,
media
donate.
So
ads.
sad what happened to X, Y, Z.
Right.
We gotta change the community so this don't happen again. And then
Donate,
2 weeks
donate,
later,
donate.
the same shit
Time out.
happened.
So
They're not
black
doing shit.
y'all don't think Black Lives Matter had nothing to do with Juneteenth becoming a federal holiday?
No.
No. What the
fucked up.
fuck?
No.
What the fuck?
If y'all think, if y'all think Black Lives Matter had nothing to do with help, if y'all think Black Lives Matter helped move that movement, y'all got me fucked up.
That nigga fucking mic is off.
Hey,
I control mics now, boo.
never ever.
Hey, Moo.
Somebody look up how long
Hey, I'm with
Juneteenth
you,
been a
Mo.
fucking holiday.
Thank
Black
you.
Lives Matter helped make that
Thank
a federal.
you.
I said a federal
Thank
holiday.
Move, your mic is off.
Thank
We're gonna put it back.
Listen, Juneteenth been a holiday.
Listen.
Don't get me wrong. Y'all got it twisted. Y'all got it twisted. Juneteenth been a holiday. I'm talking about it's recognized as of last year.
But that's not
No,
because of
man,
BLM.
listen,
That's
no,
not,
that's because
that's
of the
not because of
Juneteenth
BLM
movement.
though.
The Juneteenth. What the fuck is the Juneteenth movement, my guy?
It was a whole movement of people wanting to make that a
Because
Because of Black Lives Matter.
That
Because
has
of
nothing to do with
fucking-
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter get black people on one accord.
Exactly. Look at his shirt.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Same color as
That's your friend,
Juneteenth.
right? You
Black
met him.
Lives Matter gets black
He's
people
with
on
Mookie,
one
that's why he
accord.
said that shit.
Are you for real?
I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. If y'all got to think more realistically. If y'all don't think
Jesus.
Black Lives Matter had nothing to do with that becoming a thing, y'all got
No,
me
it
fucked
didn't.
No.
It didn't. No, it didn't have. No. Where was BLM attached to that? It was nowhere BLM was attached
I never
to that.
said they was.
BLM only comes out when a fucking nigga gets
No,
shot
it was.
by
It
a white
was-
cop.
It was.
Hey,
That's
Boo.
when BLM
Black
come
Lives
out.
Matter had something to think.
It was.
Like black, you notice Black Lives Matter don't come out if it's a nigga on nigga.
Time
crime.
out.
Time out.
So why Black Lives Matter?
Sid
is
did
when
research.
it's a nigga on nigga?
What's Sid about to say? What's
Let's see it talk. What you say,
I'm
Sid?
sorry, Ed, but you're wrong on this one.
What, with a nigga on nigga?
What?
what?
Which one you talking about?
Y'all be thinking I talk out the side of my ass. Come on, now it makes sense.
Yeah,
It makes
yeah.
fucking sense.
On nigga crime. What am I wrong
no,
on?
Black Lives Matter did contribute to Juneteenth becoming a federal holiday.
Oh my God.
Their attention of it on Twitter made it go viral
Shout out
to
to the
where it
NoAdvisory
brought more
punch.
attention to politicians to make the federal holiday, make it a federal holiday.
I don't give a fuck. That had nothing to do with money.
And Black Lives
Donate,
Matter.
donate to the fucking
Money
and make
money
sure
can't
it's
fix
something else.
problems. Money do not fix problems.
$1,400.
1,400?
In 2019, they only donated
BLM donated $1,400 to Black Lives to Juneteenth movement.
No, in the whole year.
In
they
the
only
conversation.
donated $1,400
Like-
to anybody.
Listen,
1,400 out of the
They got a
66
full
million
city.
plus the 90 million. You just fucking
my brother
died.
just made a hell of a point. He said your voice is heard in rooms where your voice can't be heard.
That's facts. That's true.
That's Black Lives Matter. Now your awareness is being spread. You can't be there, but you got people.
But is that fucking helping us?
Yes, nigga.
We
What the
need
fuck?
to
certain
get the
communities-
founders of Black Lives Matter on the
We
pod.
still
Yeah.
didn't get reparations yet. Is Black Lives Matter gonna give us motherfucking reparations?
Fuck
So
no.
everything
We
is
need
not
that.
about
We
money,
need
man.
that.
Stop
Right. They
thinking
think they
about
were just-
money.
I mean, they
It
can
ain't
push
about
for it.
money.
But they
Listen.
can
Give
push
us
for it,
fucking
but then
money.
they
It was
reparations,
just
nigga.
what have they been doing to
You
help
want a
black
dollar. You like,
people
if I
out
get a
of
dollar,
the
nigga,
circumstances we are currently in. That's just it. What have they contributed to help black people out of the current circumstances that we are currently in?
Nothing.
A lot of
Nothing.
a lot of the
Our
things
black
that
people, our black men are still, like I said, keep saying,
We
are
dying
in
in a
jail
lesser
for
rate by the hands
marijuana.
of the police.
Like, come on
No.
now.
all day.
Nah.
For these men's lawyers.
Because he been holding the mic. He been looking like he has something to say.
Nah. A lot of the what organizations like that do, they do like a lot of lobbying, which is like convincing politicians to support a certain politician who may be black or
That's
of
cool.
color. And it's something you might not see on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's cool.
When Kamala became vice president, they lobbied to fill her former
That's cool.
governor's seat with a black person. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool.
So
But what has
it's-
that done for us?
it put black people in office.
Huh?
It
put black people in government positions.
To
Every
still do coon shit?
NFL got a movement now where they gotta have at least one offensive person on their at least
So
one black
Black
person on
Lives
their
Matter.
offensive.
And
Help
what?
put
To still
Barack
do
Obama
coon
in
shit?
office.
To still
Did
be
Black
behind
Lives
a
Matter
white
help
head
put
coach?
Barack Obama in office?
No, fuck no. We didn't
Absolutely
know who
No.
not.
But
Listen.
you got to think what he's saying
Absolutely
is
the
no.
fuck not.
He's saying after that the black people in position,
Best male
Black Lives
R&B
Matter
singer
has
fucking
helped
Charlotte.
put certain
No
people
silence.
since then in position now, to where
The
some black
movement,
people want to
it's
be in
the
that position.
movement, y'all.
If it wasn't for a Black Lives Matter, now Obama was Obama. He did what he had to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel what I'm saying? For some of these other ones, they needed Black Lives Matter behind
Yo,
them a little
fuck this
bit.
shit. Hold up. We gonna say.
Exactly.
Go ahead. I want to hear what you gotta say, and I'm gonna say something. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was saying you need groups like Black Lives Matters because, you know, you got the Caucasian community, which got groups
KKK
as well.
on the shit, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't be mad at a collective amount of black people coming together for a better cause for you. So, like, you know what I mean? I don't really know. It ain't
But
really
you
an
know what's the
argument to
difference
me.
between the KKK and BLM?
KKK did shit.
KKK did shit. They funded shit. They
He just gave you examples. They already gave you examples. You just don't want to hear them.
They put money into the communities to
What's
empower
happening?
these motherfuckers.
They gave
to
you
do
examples,
better.
though.
The Black Lives movement ain't putting no
I
money
was
to
right.
no communities.
But we
I'm
just
right.
said, but we just
Black
said
Lives
it's
Matter.
Black
They
Lives
doing.
They're
Just
funding.
said it's a
Main
Black
point
Lives
we're
Matter
saying
network,
here.
Yeah.
for the most part, not all of them.
God
Listen.
damn.
We're
this
not
is the
saying
point
they
we-
ain't
So you
making
saying-
no
so
noise.
you saying the answer
but they
is money.
still ain't making. They made
Y'all
the
want them
noise.
to
They
make
got.
more
They
noise.
generated the revenue.
Y'all
Now what the
niggas
fuck
ain't
are you
even
doing
doing
What are
with
you
it?
doing with this revenue? You
You're
see
not
on-
doing.
Y'all want them to do
anything
all
with
this,
it.
but y'all need to
You're
donate
not
to my
doing
niggas.
Are
shit
you
with
doing
it.
to empower
Tell them they
our
need to
community?
donate then
Not
if they want them to
shit.
do that.
Listen, did
Hold
you
up.
donate? Did you donate?
No.
Did you donate?
Huh?
Did you donate?
What you talking about?
So we other motherfucking money.
Hey, what?
Black
All we
Lives
doing
Matter.
is talking
To
about.
any Lives Matter.
All
to
we
whatever
doing is
the
talking about
cause
other
is.
motherfucking money, man.
Time, my life.
No,
We talking about
that
if they
shit.
donated their money.
That's
if
close
we
to money. I
donate
don't
some
give a
money.
fuck.
I don't
ain't
donate to
donate.
black. No, I donate to
You
Black
ain't
Lives
donate.
Matter.
You got no
Not
say today.
monetarily.
You ain't donate today. You got
You know
no
why?
say today.
You know why? Cause my donation went. If y'all donation, whoever went to that 6 million motherfucker out of house, and what the fuck y'all niggas got? Huh? What the fuck y'all niggas got? Y'all
I
got
feel
no
like
bread.
I feel like I need to know. I need.
Paycheck to paycheck.
They deserve that. They
He
deserve.
dropped the bomb on me.
Hey, if you came up,
These niggas in fucking
He
mansions.
dropped the bomb
Time out.
on me.
Driving Lamborghinis and y'all take that fuck
Yo.
out. Nigga, fuck out of here.
time out.
Yeah.
If Jam Youth was in,
Period.
if Jam Youth was in
I'm riding
50
around in a
states,
fucking
Period.
state, nigga, and these niggas got a fucking $6
And y'all already know if you
And
give black people some money,
CEO McClain.
generate.
Put some bread where I could go and access
Exactly.
the money.
CEO McClain,
Nigga. Bro, I can apply for some shit and get some fucking millions. nigga.
CEO McClain. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
Turn
question.
into a sermon.
I got one question for you.
Guys don't fucking matter. Fuck that.
What's the fucking dude? Now, cut my mic up because I got a question. If Jam Youth was in 50 states, 100 cities, you racked up over $100 million. How much is your house gonna be worth?
My house? I'm gonna have $1 million.
No,
house.
nigga, listen to my fucking question, nigga. You in 50 states. Your nonprofit is
Let
in
me-
50
allow me to
states.
finish.
Over
Allow me
100,
to finish.
over 200 cities.
Can I
You
finish?
racked up over $100 million
I am going to
How
have
much
$1 million
is your house
house.
gonna be worth?
I am going to have $1 million house. But
So
you
what
know
the fuck is the problem with Black Lives Matter, nigga?
0.1% of the money.
Let me finish.
I gotta see what they doing with it.
Can I finish? Let me finish.
1% of the money on the house.
Let me finish. I'm going to have $1 million house. Yes, because I want to treat myself. But I guarantee you, Jam Youth Org will be in the community. Jam Youth Org got this. Jam Youth Org got that. Jam Youth Org have a scholarship for black niggas to go to school for free.
You think they not?
Jam
You
Youth
think
Org
they
had
don't?
this.
You think they
Black
don't?
Lives Matter has none of that.
Yes, they do. They got more shit. They got.
The only thing
That was their biggest. They was their
They
biggest.
don't got none of that.
Listen, it was
None
the black
of
girl.
that.
The black girl that
Please
did
show
the.
me.
Man,
Please show
you
me.
tripping.
Google is your motherfucking
You are
friend.
Black Lives Matter.
Please show me
Other
the Black Lives
Matter
movement
shed
has
light
empowered
on
people,
black
please.
excellence. So when you see the black excellence shit, that's all Black Lives Matter
What is
shit,
that?
bro.
That
That's
ain't
the Black
doing
Lives
nothing
Matter.
for us, nigga.
Yes, they
Martin,
are, nigga.
This shit has been going on since slave days. Oh,
They calling
happy
the Black
days.
Lives movement
That
as
was Black Lives movement in slave
Bro, the
days.
fact that they
shit ain't
calling
doing
it a
nothing,
terrorist, the
nothing,
fact that they calling
nothing.
it a terrorist movement, nigga, is all the fact that you need, nigga. They calling this shit as a left wing movement. They're the
Let's
fuck
look at-
right wing,
You
whatever
know
the
why?
fuck.
Because they compare
Man,
it to
because it's
what
the
a Black
shit,
Panthers
bro. Quit
party.
playing with Black
Hold on,
Lives
I'm
Matter.
gonna say this.
They do got some shit out here.
What?
Scholarship.
What?
They definitely do.
Quit playing. They doing that's little
Okay,
shit.
tell
That's
me.
little
What's the
shit.
shit?
That's
It
fucking
says
little
right
shit.
here,
Hold on, let him talk.
Black Students Matter Scholarship to fund activists on campus leadership.
How much?
Black Student
How
Matter.
much? How much?
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get back to me. Hold on.
How much?
So look,
That sound good. How much?
they hey move. They call it a terrorist.
Okay,
like,
that's cool.
party
How much?
Because
It's
it's
a
they don't
black
want it to
organization.
be more so. They don't want it to really grow into a political party because this shit is all about how many people you can influence. Like the government is in tune, like in action
They
with,
tapped in.
with Facebook and Google. Like they butt heads all the time in Congress. It's all about how many people you can influence because if you can influence multiple people at one time, you could take over the world.
That's scary.
How?
It's scary.
You can't take over the world with just
Because you influenced
influence.
by music.
You
You
need to
influenced by you
No.
influenced by your day to day.
The
The
way you
things that
take
you.
over
The
the
fact that
world.
white people got Black Lives Matter signs in their front yard is deep,
What is that?
bro.
It's the fact that Google know more about you than you know.
What is
Like
that
Facebook know more about you than you know. So they can literally alter the way that you move through life about the things that they show you.
Let's break it down. Let's break it down. In the United States, right? What race controls the currency?
The white people.
Right.
Wrong. Controls currency.
Controls
black
currency.
people. We
Yeah.
control everything.
No, I'm talking about
Culture,
okay. No,
movement,
we,
yeah.
no, no.
We got
we
the third.
control.
We
no,
don't
black people
control
control
shit in America.
No, black people control the influence of currency.
Okay, yeah.
Where's all that money going? Who controls that?
Keyword.
Or when
White
all the
influence.
black people influence Gucci, who's getting Gucci money?
Hey, they giving
white
5,000.
man.
They giving 5,000. But think about how many students is out of each school though, and how many times they go for the scholarship.
That's a scholarship worth.
You feel me?
shit.
Now hold on. We gotta think about the schools.
Time
But-
out,
but
nigga.
hold
My
on,
high
think
school
about
gave
the
me a
schools, though.
$500 scholarship, nigga. That's a whole.
5,000. My thing is this: $5,000.
Time out.
That's a lot for
That's a lot of
hold up.
fucking. That's
You
a
gotta think
whole.
about-
That's
think
a
about your
whole
whole
year.
class.
$20,000
Think about your whole school.
for college.
If they, now, I
Yeah,
ain't
that's
saying
a whole
everybody got
year.
it.
That's a
Not everybody,
time out.
but if
And
half
you
your-
tripping.
If half
My
your schools
scholar
got
only
that,
got
it's a lot of
$500.
motherfucking schools, and we talking about brown
And I
and
owe
black.
money. And I
So we
owed
not just talking
$500
black.
when I left my
That's a
first
lot.
semester.
We talking about Latino, Asian. We talk
I
5
thought it
bands.
was a
At
school.
some
That's a
schools, they
car.
got
That's
the
a
whole
car,
semester.
nigga.
At UNC Charlotte, that's semester and a hell of a refund.
And
Thank
a
you.
car. Yeah, that's
So that's
a
what
car.
I'm saying. So, hey, listen, hold on.
That's
You
a
said
lot
they
of
ain't
money.
had
That's a
one.
lot of
I
money.
put some
And
stuff
relax.
out here.
Come back and
then on
That's
top
how
of
much
that,
just the scholarship
there are
worth.
movements like the George Floyd and how they got behind that movement. He had scholarships out here. So it's certain other type of scholarship that came off of it. I ain't saying goddamn it did a whole lot, brother. I'm just
Hold on,
saying
hold on.
it's other type based scholarships
All right,
based off of.
let's get back to that.
I could be.
You
I
had a
could.
key point that I want to touch on, right? Let's touch on this, and I want y'all to Google. Y'all got your phones, right? I'm about to hit y'all in the head again. Every fucking person that Black Lives Matter was behind, George Floyd. Let's go start with George Floyd. Has Black Lives Matter contributed to his family? What did they do? Google it. Google it, please Google it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Google.
I want to bring up this. and I had to write this down so I wouldn't forget. Do you think social injustice can bring about racism from the group that's been showed injustice? The fact that we talking about Black Lives Matter to combat the white man, does that make us just as bad as them? That we got to try to combat against them for our own people to make it to the top? Or does that, you kind of understand what I'm saying? Does that make us racism?
I'm too drunk and fucking high for this nigga.
Nah, I got him though.
I gotta be sober for that shit.
But I feel like that's what you gotta. That's what I feel like. That's what you gotta do. Like you gotta like fight for your people, because if not, then you die. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be extinct. So I mean, that's what this shit is about. It's about survival. Like everything that you do every day is to survive. So as a whole, that's all we try to do, and we gonna survive with the people that look most like us.
So one last thing. So
and then it's never enough. 5,000. Come on now. It's like, damn, we always saying we want more. Come on, let me get more. But damn,
but 5,000 out of millions, that's like 3%.
That's just one scholarship. That's probably 100,000 people. That's probably 1,000.
Not enough.
So, in that essence, when we got to be savages against them, that's still going to make them want to be savages against us. And that's not going to, in a way, get us nowhere, because and we got to realize this, they still in power, because when you look at that Senate, you still see more of them than us. So don't you think that when we trying to make moves behind closed doors, they combating that? They coming up with all kind of ideas to combat that. An old man once told me, he say, son, he said, when it comes to hustles and scams, it ain't got no color. It ain't got no color. So those blacks out there that we see in certain positions, or we talking about Black Lives Matter, who else to say that the government haven't, rubbed their pockets? To say, hey, we're going to put you in this position. We're going to keep you in that position. You keep screaming Black Lives Matter when it's time to scream Black Lives Matter. And when it's time not to scream, you keep your mouth shut. And we're going to make sure everything okay. And that's the reason why we here arguing about, right now you saying, what has it done? Who has it contributed to? Isn't the powers that be combating that?
We're trying to tell you.
Facts.
It is. Like it is. Like it's, I mean, you gotta fight it. I mean, if not, I mean, it don't matter like what they doing, but like we so smart and we got one thing that we use and really got us through like from point A to where we is now, and that's the law. Like, and then you saying like what we gonna do? Like we literally use the law to maneuver through, and if you really know the law, like. We gonna win, because I mean we just got the willpower, and they gave us something that they think that they didn't know that'll work in our favor, and it was the law.
I got one last thing to say. Those who made real movements of our people, they all dead. Biggie, Pop, King, Megan Evans, Malcolm X. Those who really was out to make a difference, they saw it and they got rid of them. So why do we still have those like the Al Sharpton is still alive? Those who out there preaching the phoniness because they're working for the government.
Muhammad Ali ain't died.
If you understand what I'm saying. But those who really made contributes, they said, let's wipe them out. Let's wipe them out.
Hey,
it's a couple real ones that's stupid that's protected that ain't died. Angela Davis, yeah.
Hold on.
Some real ones that's still alive.
It's all about sacrifice, but we literally see who sacrificed. And then the people that were still here, they ain't really sacrificed too much, I don't believe.
Hey, listen, I want to thank everybody that chimed into this fucking episode. We couldn't even finish our segments. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this shit here. And this caused a firestorm.
It was too good.
Of black Polo. You missed the whole fucking black agricultural talk in this motherfucker. God damn. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, we got to cut this short. We going to have we need to have a whole show dedicated to this shit. Because this shit
was the whole show, nigga. This was it.
A black round table.
Yeah.
Yes, that's dope. We going on a time where you ain't got
I think
no,
he was just
no
playing devil's advocate. I don't think he really
We can have a
feel
black
like
round table next week.
I think, if you really feel like that, nigga, we got a stop box in the parking lot. I feel like you just playing devil's advocate, bro.
No, I'm not playing devil's advocate. Hell no, not this one. Hell no, nigga. But yo, man, it's your boy C.O. McClain.
Damn, it's your girl Trap Sid.
And it's the one and only Classic Coco.
Hey, and it's your boy Mookie Mature, man, rockstar comedian of the world. Not just the city,
but the world.
It's NoAdvisory Podcast. We signing off. Bang, bang, bang.
How was that?